Hey everyone, welcome to this edition of My Globe and taking place right here in San Diego. So basically what I'm going to try to do during this trip is I'm going to try to live out of a gym. And after my recent trip to Iceland, where I spent half the nights there sleeping in a car, I realized it's not a big deal and it's a great way to save money if you can find a place to park and sleep. And if you can, as long as you can find a place to clean up in the morning, you're good. You don't really need a hotel, right? So the gym that I've chosen, it's called EOS Fitness. It's about 35 bucks for a week-long pass, which isn't bad, especially if this gym is my hotel, right? So the goal here is basically to sleep in the parking lot, get up in the morning and work out, and then shower and get ready and go to my conference. So this video is going to document that experience, I guess, and I don't know, we'll see. It should be a lot of fun. It's definitely something I haven't done before, so I'm looking forward to it. But before I get into that, let's backtrack a little bit. San Diego, between its sunshine and amazing weather, just seemed like the perfect place to try this out. But it was still important that I prepared properly, especially in terms of nutrition. And that part of the journey started before I ever stepped foot in Southern California. Alright, so we're ready to go. Got my clothes and some of the protein that I'll be needing. I guess I was trying to figure out how to pack some protein powder. So I put it in a Ziploc bag, but no, I don't know if this is a good idea. Okay, so my cat is just checking the protein powder for me, making sure it's safe, right? Is that what you're doing? All right, so we got some protein, Clif bars, throw in some peanut butter, 4 scoops of protein powder, and some bread. And with that, I was ready to go. I just landed in San Diego, so it's been less than 10 minutes in San Diego, and I'm already getting a workout in. That's because I got to carry all these bags, about 4 bags, from the airport, which is over there, to the parking lot where my rental is. It ain't too bad though, because this is pretty much what I got to do when I travel with my wife. When I travel with her, she makes me carry all the bags anyway, so I guess I'm used to this. Check out this room. So this is the gym that I'm planning to live out of. It's called EOS Fitness and it's about $35 for a week-long pass. This is my food supply. So it includes peanut butter jelly, some bread, trail mix, Clif bars, tuna, right? It's just to kind of round out the meals, food that I'll be eating out, or that I'll be eating here in San Diego, just so I don't have to eat out as much. And back here is my bed. Yeah, so I rented a minivan just so I could sleep here. But before we check out the gym, let's talk about some of my other favorite things to do in San Diego. First up, Sunset Cliffs. Probably not a surprise, but the Sunset Cliffs are an amazing place to watch the sunset and soak in the ocean view. This place is free to visit, but just be sure to get here early as the place gets extremely crowded during sunset. The rock formations here are also really unique, especially being that they are the results of millions of years of erosion and Mother Nature being hard at work. This place is so old that people have even found dinosaur fossils here. Next up, Torrey Pines State National Reserve and Beach. Another beautiful site to check out. This place is home to a number of trails with beautiful ocean views, as well as Torrey Pines State Beach, which is a great place for a quick beach workout. La Jolla, an iconic San Diego location with its picturesque beach line. It's also home to the La Jolla Cove and Cavern, which you can check out via kayak. This was a great place for me to get a run in. This area is also great for seeing sea lions. There's also a number of shops and restaurants in the area, including this gelato place which I really enjoyed. Next up, we have Captain Dave's Dolphin and Whale Watching Safari. Although it's about an hour away in Dana Point, I highly recommend this place if you like whale watching. Captain Day's dolphin and whale watching safari is one of my favorite whale watching tours. And a big reason for that is that they actually have an underwater pod which lets you come face to face with these beautiful animals as they gracefully swim next to the boat. Besides this, there are so many random beaches and nice areas to check out and relax in San Diego. In addition, there's no shortage of free places to get some exercise in. For example, I just went to a random beach and I found this tire that I worked out with. I'll be honest here, my form looks horrible, but to be fair to myself, I had never flipped a tire in the sand before, and that honestly makes it so much harder. I had a fun day, but as the sun settled, it was time to call it a night and get ready for my conference the following morning. Before I went to sleep though, I still needed to eat something for dinner, which I was able to prepare in my new, wonderful kitchen. So this is day one, or I guess first night. Good on food. Got some bread. I'm gonna make a pretty plain tuna sandwich. Forgot to bring cheese and mayo, so yeah, we'll see. It's not the most appetizing dinner, but I guess it'll do for now. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, that's gross. Got tuna juice all over my backpack. It's not good. No, no, no. Okay, now I'm getting it all over the car. I'm an idiot. Oh, damn it. I just dropped tuna everywhere. Alright. Another goal for this trip is to get used to the taste of tuna straight out the packet. And afterwards, I went to sleep to the beautiful stench of tuna juice smothered in the carpet. But overall, sleeping in a van in the garage wasn't too bad, minus the paranoia that I would get kicked out by the security crew walking around the garage. So this is my view at roughly 6 o'clock in the morning in San Diego. It looks like it's time to get up, get ready. Yeah, welcome to beautiful San Diego. This is the morning view. The gym is back there. Spent the whole night in that back seat right there. Oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's actually pretty decent. Oh, is that the ocean? Oh, you can see the ocean from here. Nice. All right, so it's the morning after. I've successfully spent one night outside of this gym, EOS Fitness, right here in San Diego, and I spent the night in this van. I parked this van here. It's been here for about 8 hours. I slept in the back, which is now more of a bedroom or a closet than a car. There's a bunch of clothes and blankets in the back. My thoughts on this whole thing are it's 35 bucks a week. So, you know, you are getting what you pay for. You can park your car in this parking lot. I feel like it's more secure than just parking your car outside, out in the open. And the gym is right there. The gym had mostly everything that you needed, although I guess my expectations were a little high. I assumed that they would provide towels and locks for your locker. They don't, so you have to bring that stuff on your own, but if you do, you're good. The other thing I forgot was a pillow, so I used my blanket and I kind of used it as a pillow, but that wasn't the most ideal option. But overall, I think if you're here in San Diego, you want to save a lot of money, you can just stay here in this beautiful, beautiful San Diego parking lot. And for 35 bucks a week, you can get an awesome gym to work out at and shower at, get ready there, and do whatever you got to do in San Diego. However, I'm actually going to tap out a little early. I know it's a little bit of a cop-out. However, I recently found out that I have family here in San Diego. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but I have a huge family. My dad has 12 siblings. So one of the things that happens when you have that big of a family is there's so many people to keep track of that you don't know everyone, and sometimes you end up in places like this and find out that you do indeed have family in the area. So that's sort of my situation. So I think tonight and tomorrow I'm going to stay with them, but I'll still be checking out the gym. So that's it for this update. EOS Fitness is the best hotel in San Diego. I had a long day at the conference, and later that night I went to the gym. What worked out great for me is that EOS Fitness is actually open 24/7, but what was also really cool is that certain parts of the gym were outside and I was able to get a workout in under the moonlight. EOS Fitness ended up being the perfect gym. At the time, EOS Fitness was primarily in the California area, but the franchise is expanding with locations in numerous southern states as of 2023.
Yeah, so I just got a bunch of protein. This is how I make my protein shakes on the go. It's kind of hard to do with one hand.
Originally, I was planning to live out of the gym during my entire stay of 3 days in San Diego. After finding out that I had extended family in San Diego, I ended up visiting and staying with them for the rest of my trip. But I'm still going to give you guys a cost breakdown just so you can get an understanding of how much money I ended up saving by doing this. In total, I spent $105.40 on the car and $35 on the gym. That is the cost of my entire living expense during this trip. That ended up being $46.80 per day, which obviously ends up being much cheaper than the average hotel price in San Diego, which is around $217 according to kayak.com. And if you're going for something on the lower end, it appears to be around $69 per night. So obviously this would have been a great way for me to save money. So one of the reasons I wanted to do this is because my friends and I have always joked about these 24/7 gyms, and we've joked about going to sleep in the parking lot and living out of the gym. Well, I wanted to actually try it on a trip to see if I could do it and save a ton of money by doing so.
Alright, so it's time to return the van, and I'm hoping I've done a good enough job so that at this point no one will ever suspect that this was once a bedroom / closet.